Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we'll be showcasing the BABYLISS Pro X245 clipper and trimmer. So to start off this video, we're probably going to just do a little showcasing on me using them, a little video, a little bit of a montage, and then after that we'll start reviewing them and the pros and cons to them. So enjoy and stick around to the end to see the review. Let's take a look at it, shall we? See, this is the first clipper and trimmer that I've got since the Barrett Walls and the Wall Magics. So personally, this is a pretty, high step up compared to all those. So obviously if you follow barbering at all, you know that the new BABYLISS Pro X245 trimmer has the button and the T45 speed up button on the other side of the trimmer. And personally, just like 360 Jeezy said in his review, I don't know why they didn't do this sooner. It's perfect for lineups. Personally, I've used these trimmers for like about a week now, and I've used the T45 button to increase the RPMs from 7,000 to 8,500. When you put the button on, it's 8,500, and when you don't have it on, it's 7,000. And you have to hold the button down for, I'd say, like a second and a half or 2 seconds, just off an estimate, to be honest. But for lineups, usually I do just the off button, so 7,000 RPMs, and then for the debulking or any kind of that, like heavy work, I put it on 8,500 RPMs. Now, this is the first trimmer that I've got with a digital percentage on its health, so I've found that really helpful because I've had the Wall Magics for a while now, so it's a pretty big step up. As the Wall Magics, you don't really have any kind of indication if it's going to run out or not. You just kind of have to play it by ear, and it slows down for the last like 10 minutes. It has battery, and that's the Wall Magics. So having these two is a big game changer. Now for the BABYLISS Pro X245 clipper, I've used some of my mates' clippers, BABYLISS, it could be Stylecraft, whatever, it could be T-Bob, doesn't matter. I have never used a clipper this like ergonomically like perfect. I feel like it fits your hand perfectly. They've paid, from what I've looked at, Chris Bossio and the whole team. Chris Bossio is the founder and the CEO of Team 245. Chris Bossio, 245, and the BABYLISS Pro team, they've really paid close attention to the leather and how that feels in your hand, because the Wall Magics have been around for quite a while. They're like the base set, or like what I recommend for starting barbers. The Wall Magics, the leather, they don't really pay too much attention to it. So I think with BABYLISS Pro and X245, they've done a really great job in that. Again, the percentage thing is, we all know that. Just the same thing as there. Same thing with the speed up button. It goes from 7,000 RPMs to the 8,500 RPMs. And both of these two have 2-year warranty. So pretty much if they break or whatever, you can kind of do whatever you want with that. All of these, so the trimmer and the clipper, both have up to 4 hours of running time if you don't have it on Super Blast or like the super speed, so 8,500 RPMs. Something that I've seen is there's a lot of batteries that you can insert or whatever, but I've never seen a clipper and a trimmer that compatibly work with it. USB-C and then a wireless charging. I think wireless charging is a complete game changer. I don't know if there are any other wireless charging clippers and trimmers out there. Don't quote me on that. Because I've only had the Magics and the Barrett Walls before, and they're standard charging ports. But these are perfect because if you purchase these two at the same time, you get 2 wireless charging mats. And I think they're perfect, to be honest. So my personal experience with these 2 clipper and trimmer, just as 360 GZ said, I think if you've been a fan of Chris Bossio and the T45 team for a while, these are 100% a cop. I think you should 100% get them. These are perfect for, I'd say, I think the perfect starting clipper for a beginner is probably the Wall Magics, something like that, maybe the Seniors. I think if you don't totally understand, whatever, or if you haven't watched videos on these clips and trimmers, I don't know if it's the best option for beginner barbers. It's a bit, has a lot to it. But if you're starting out and you want a good budget, I think the price tag on the Wall Magics and the Barretts is sitting at around 500 NZD or like 550 AUD, wherever you're watching it, for both of the Barrett and the Wall. But these two, for shipping and everything, they cost me around 800 NZD, so about $300 more than what you'd be paying for the Wall Magics and the Barretts. But if you're really committed to barbering, I definitely 100% recommend these two. I 100% recommend these two. So if you guys like this video, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and let me know if you want more of these showcasings and reviews on clippers and trimmers. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Later team.